Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello ladies and gents, this is KANO from the gamer section back with another review. For today's review is on Orcs Must Die Deathtrap for the Xbox Series X and S and PC. The whole overall presentation to Orcs Must Die Deathtrap is decent. The graphics in the game is colorful on the levels of Overwatch 2 and Eternal Strands. The environments are dang near on some Toy Story vibes, but more modern. The characters are cartoon based, but each of the characters are very detailed from head to toe. The sound design to the game is really clear. When playing on the headphones, you can hear the enemies coming from afar and the effects of the traps with other weapons in the game. It's actually clean and the devs did a great job putting this together. The music in the game is action based, but you also have that medieval vibe to it. The game runs at 60 frames per second on the Xbox Series X and it runs very fast in the game. Orcs Must Die Deathtrap is a third-person shooter with elements of a trap defense game. You play with some characters of your choice and your goal is to not let any of the Orcs get into the portal, so you have to set traps and kill them the best way you know how. You can actually play this game on single player or on multiplayer. Enemies advance through these pathways in the game, which they come in waves, so you have to prepare by using different traps in the game, which is cool to a degree. What is new into this game is the fact that they added new heroes along with a roguelike card deck building style to this game. It adds the variety to each level with mods. Now, if you don't want to drop any traps, you can actually face the enemy straight up, but it will most likely be a fight that you won't be winning depending on the difficulty that you face in the game. Orcs Must Die Deathtrap doesn't have a legit story mode in the game when it comes to the single player side of the game. This game is really just a repetitive game where you go and set up traps, which I said before, and make sure that the enemies don't go into the portal, which is actually very simple, and I mean portal, excuse me. But if you are playing by yourself, you will get bored very quickly, so it's better to play with people online than by yourself. The online side is okay, but when playing online, there were some issues in some of the connections to other players in the game, where I played in one game and then the game just crashed and took me back to the dashboard on the Xbox, where I had to restart the game from the beginning. Honestly, if this game had more of a plot to understand why the enemies were going into the story better, then it would have made it better. But this is more of a multiplayer style game instead of a single player style game to this actual mode of this game. For that, I give Orcs Must Die Deathtrap a 3 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that's the gamer section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.